The following program is rated TV MA LSV. It contains strong language, sexual situations, and violence. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
People are talking, Robert. You think I don't hear the rumors about you and that girl? Do you really think I'm that blind?
Rumors, that's all they are, Sonia. You know how people love to gossip. They'll do anything to see someone like me fall.
Someone like you? A mayor or a man who's been using his power for something far worse. You're not fooling anyone, Robert. Not anymore.
You don't know what you're talking about, and I suggest you stop before you embarrass yourself or me.
Embarrass you? You've done that yourself. Everyone sees how you look at her, the way you've been sneaking around. What do you think is going to happen when they find out the truth?
They won't find out anything because there's nothing to find. I suggest you drop this, Sonia. Now.
How long do you think you can keep this up? Your little games. They'll catch up with you, Robert. And when they do, I won't be standing by your side.
You ever feel like you're standing on the edge of a cliff, just waiting for that final push? That's how I felt. Every step we took seemed to lead us further into the dark, deeper into something we couldn't control. And worst part was, I wasn't even sure if I wanted to stop. Who could that be at this hour?
Mia, we need to talk.
What's wrong, Evan? You look like you've seen a ghost.
It's not about me, Mia. It's about you and Robert. I've been hearing things. Bad things.
What things, Evan? I know you don't like this, but...
No, Mia, listen to me. Robert isn't who he says he is. There are rumors going around that he's involved in some shady shit. People disappearing, debts unpaid, and I don't think it's a coincidence that he's suddenly interested in you.
Are you sure? I mean, Robert is powerful, but he's a mayor. Why would he...
That's exactly why he can get away with it. He has the power to hide things, to make people disappear. Just be careful, Mia. I'm worried about you.
I'll be fine, Evan. I can handle myself. But thanks for looking out for me.
Just don't let your guard down, okay? You mean too much to me.
I wanted to believe Evan was overreacting, that he was just being the protective friend he's always been. But in my gut, I knew something wasn't right. I could feel it, like a storm brewing on the horizon.
This petty guy again. Something doesn't sit right. I need to dig a little deeper. Get me everything you've got on Mayor Robert Petty. Yeah, all of it. Something's not adding up. Oh, Mayor Petty. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I feel it in my bones. You're a snake, just like the rest of them.
Answer. Ava, darling, what's the urgency? You called me 3 times this morning.
Victor, I need to know if you're going to help me out with these expenses like you promised. Things are getting tight and I'm running out of time.
Ava, patience is a virtue, my dear. I told you I'd take care of you, but you need to prove to me you're worth the investment. Be patient and be obedient.
Fine. I understand. I hate feeling like this. Like I was at someone's mercy. But Victor had a way of making me feel small. Making me feel like I needed him. And I hate that I'm starting to believe it.
They say knowledge is power, but I needed more than just knowledge. I needed leverage. Alexander was smart, too smart. If I was going to play his game, I had to be smarter.
You're doing incredible things, Sophia. With the right guidance, you could go much, much further.
At first, I thought he believed in me, that he wanted to help me grow. But it wasn't just admiration in his eyes. It was possession.
Always so curious. Be careful with that. It can get you into trouble.
It was subtle. Just subtle enough to make me second guess myself. But something changed in that moment. What are you hiding, Alexander? If I was going to survive, I needed to know what he wasn't telling me. And I would find out.
So, are we all just going to sit here and pretend everything's fine? Because I don't think it is. This is all my fault.
We knew this wasn't going to be easy, but we also knew we needed a way out of our situations. And this is it.
I didn't think it would be this complicated. Richard is becoming controlling.
Zayne's been pressuring me too. He wants me to meet his friends to play this role I'm not comfortable with. And I found something in his office. Something that doesn't add up.
What did you find, Olivia?
I found documents and pictures of other women. I think he's been doing this for a long time, manipulating them and using them. I'm scared to confront him, but I know I need to.
Surprise, surprise. They all have skeletons in their closets. What about Robert, Mia? Have you found anything suspicious?
No, nothing. Robert is different. He's just helping me with my writing.
We need to be smart about this. If we're going to play their game, we need to know the rules. We need leverage.
Sophia's words hung heavy in the air. Leverage. It was a word that meant power, control. But at what cost? And how far were we willing to go get it?
I have a startup that I truly believe in and would love the help to start it. I want to ask Alexander for help, But will this blow up in my face? Against everything that was telling me no, I decided that I needed the help.
Sophia, to what do I owe this unexpected pleasure?
I've been thinking, Alexander, about your offer to invest in my startup. I think we should discuss it further in person.
Finally coming to your senses. I knew you'd see things my way. I'll send a car to pick you up.
No. I'll meet you at your office, neutral ground.
As you wish, Sophia. I admire your courage. See you soon.
I had to be careful. Alexander was smart, ruthless even. But I needed to know how far he'd go, and if I could push him to show his true colors.
Mia, it's always a pleasure to see you. How's the new manuscript coming along?
It's coming along. Robert, I wanted to ask you something. I heard some rumors about your past.
Rumors? What kind of rumors?
Just things people say about you being involved in some questionable activities. I wanted to hear it from you.
People will always talk, Mia, especially when you're in a position of power. But I assure you, everything I do is for the greater good. You have nothing to worry about. Trust is everything in a relationship, Mia. Don't let baseless gossip come between us.
There it was. That flicker of something in his eyes. A warning, maybe. Or a threat? I couldn't tell. But I knew I had to be careful. Very careful.
I knew you'd come, Ava. You always do.
What is this, Victor? Why are we here?
Consider this a test, my dear, to see how far you're willing to go for me.
I had no idea what he was planning, but I wasn't going to let him break me. Not now, not ever.
You always make things so difficult, Ava, but that's what I like about you. You have spirit.
If this is another one of your games, I'm not playing.
Relax. I just want to show you something. You see, life is about power, about who holds it and who doesn't.
In that moment, I knew this wasn't just another game. This was something darker. A warning. What the hell is this, Victor?
You think you could keep me at arm's length, Ava? Pretend you're in control? You need to understand, being with me means you play by my rules, no exceptions.
And what if I don't?
Then you'll find out what happens to people who disappoint me. Don't look so serious, Ava. I'm only trying to help you toughen up.
This wasn't love. It was control. And if I wanted to survive, I needed to start playing his game better than he ever could.
You're special, Mia. You're not like the others. I see something in you. A light. A potential.
I appreciate that, Robert, but I need to know what your intentions are with me.
My intentions are to guide you, Mia. But only if you're willing to let go of your doubts. You can keep looking over your shoulder. Trust me, and you'll have everything you desire. But if you cross me, there will be consequences.
The line was drawn. I knew then that I had to make a choice. Stay in his world or find a way out before it was too late.
Dad, I think I've made a mistake. I need your help. I'm in too deep with Richard and he's becoming obsessed. I don't know what to do.
Emily, come home. We'll figure it out together. Just come home.
I'll call you back, Dad.
Emily, I know you're in there. Open the door. We need to talk.
I felt trapped. Like a mouse in a cage. Richard's voice was calm, but I knew what lay beneath it. And I wasn't ready to find out.
Emily, I'm not leaving until we talk. Don't make this harder than it needs to be.
Every instinct told me to run. But where? He'd find me. Richard always did.
There you are. I was starting to think you didn't want to see me.
What do you want, Richard?
I just want to talk. Is that so unreasonable? You've been ignoring me, Emily. That's not like you.
I need space, Richard. I told you that.
Space? You think you could just push me away like that? After everything I've done for you.
I never asked for any of this.
That's the thing, Emily. You didn't have to ask. I gave it to you because I care about you. And now you think you can just walk away? From me?
I just need some time. That's all.
Time's up, Emily. You're mine.
I knew in that moment that Richard wasn't going to let me go. Not easily.
I got us a place, somewhere we can be together. No distractions, just us for a couple of days.
I wasn't just trapped. I was being claimed.
Miss Sophia, Mr. Bliss asked me to bring you in.
I knew this was a gamble, but I had to see it through. I had to find out how deep this all went and what Alexander was truly hiding.
Sophia, right on time.
Let's skip the small talk, Alexander. You know why I'm here.
Straight to business then. I like that.
He didn't just want power. He wanted control. And control meant knowing everyone's secrets, including mine.
You've been digging, haven't you?
What are you hiding, Alexander? Or should I say, what are you afraid I'll find?
Careful, Sophia. Some doors, once opened, can't be closed. This is what you wanted, isn't it? Proof that I'm not the man you thought I was.
You're full of surprises, Alexander. but you just gave me exactly what I needed.
You think you've won something, don't you? But let me make one thing clear. If you're going to play this game with me, you better be prepared to lose.
This wasn't just a game anymore. It was a war, and I had just fired the first shot.
So, tell me, Sophia, how far are you willing to go for the truth?
As far as I need to.
Then let's see how deep you're willing to dive.
Someone was watching. Someone who knew the secrets I was about to uncover. And I couldn't tell if they were a friend or another enemy lurking in the shadows.